Well, hello, Gerard, and welcome to the summit.
Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for the invitation. Thank you, Danko. To everyone for organizing it. And thank you, Valentin, so much to learn from you. Thank you very much for sharing so many insights, man. We love it.
Yeah, well, Gerard, you can just introduce yourself or share your screenshot, or the floor is yours on how you want to utilize it.
Good. Thank you very much to everyone. I'm going to make something different, and I'm going to share a lot of experiences that I had. Life is a beautiful thing, and I can tell you that a few years ago we decided with Sasha, my partner, just to have an adventure. And I'm telling you this because probably that's the essence of making any business amazing. It's not the data, it's not the email. It's really feeling that what you're doing can change some people's life. We started FindThatLead and Scrubbing now, it's like around 10 years ago. So we've been accomplishing a lot of dreams, like many inside things. And one of the things that we started, FindThatLead and Scrubbing, is to connect with more people. Market has changed a lot for the last few years, and we've been changing with the market. One of the reasons today they invited to me is because we've been helping a few thousand people to generate emails, to generate new prospects, but things are changing, okay? Like, I think by February, they're going to have a new legislation. At least Google and Yahoo is going to be very hard on sending emails. So if you are preparing to have great quantity of emails, be prepared to have great quantity of domains and stuff like this. So the market is changing. Apollo has made a good shake to the market. Zoom info is going down, and a lot of email verifications are coming out instantly, and many other tools are helping you to send thousands or hundreds of emails per month. So what's going to happen? It's not going to work anymore. And this is very important. I've been sending thousands and probably millions of emails in the last few years. And to me, I can see, is it important to send emails? No, it's not important to send emails. What is important is to connect with the people. Every day, more and more, quality is going to go over quantity. And to me, this is something that if I can put a seed in your brain, that will be the key. How many customers do you need in your business to make it successful? 10, 100, 1,000? It will not depend on how many customers you need. It will depend on what you charge to each customer, okay? Think more about the lifetime value, or return on investment, or the cost of acquisition, more than just the prospecting. So prospecting is obviously my main business, but what I'm trying to help you today is to understand a few other things which has helped us a lot. For the last few years, I've been just doing acquisition on FindThatLead. This year, I stepped back a little bit because I just had a kid, and it helped me to understand things for my business that has made me grow more than ever before and work less than before. I'm going to be sharing you a few insights about prospecting and about how we've been growing the business for the last few years. But now I have a gift, okay? So email is going to be punished heavily. So yes, one of my main channels is emails, but the second is LinkedIn. So with Christian, we put an offer today. Well, no, it's not an offer. So I'm not sending anything. This is an automation tool. There's many more like Galaxy or Octopus. We obviously the best one. No, but in here is Danko. I'm going to ask you something new that I didn't tell you.
I'm here.
I give one free subscription for life worth $490. And if you can take, you don't need to send me emails or anything. Just take the name of everyone that is now and put it into a raffle, and just throw a name in the end of the session. Sounds good?
I don't know how to put a raffle, but we'll figure it out.
I would tell you, usually what we do is we take the first name, we put it into a raffle software, and then we get the name, and then we give it to them. Okay. As you whatever you want to, how you do it. If you want, I can do it in the end of the session. You give me the name, I put it, but I don't know if it's going to take too much time. But we're giving one free account to anyone who want it, just one. So, and that's one of the presents, because I'm not here to sell. I'm here to share my experience. LinkedIn automations is going to be key on the next few months for how the business is finishing. So in the end of the session, Danko, one my recommendation is get the names of the people who won it and just choose a number, something like this. Put it in an Excel spreadsheet, put the names, and then someone tells a number, and the winner wins. Sounds good?
No worries. We'll figure it out.
Oh, good. Thanks, man. Okay, so I'm not selling anything. We're giving away a free account of Scrum forever. So here's the link. Before I go any further, let me put my presentation. My name is Gerard Compte. I'm a nomad. I travel with my wife and kid and 2 dogs in a van. I build FindThatLead mainly because we've been working for 10 years. We are a little bit more than $1 million a year in revenue. And then we have FindThatFake, Meerkat, and other ones. It's a small business that we run. And the good thing is that we accomplish a lot of things that it had never been possible to think about. So we are a small company in Spain. Doesn't matter where you are. If you believe, it sounds very like I did it, but if you believe what you're doing is going to help someone, that's going to give you the energy to do it. Because most of the most beautiful things you're going to be accomplishing in life doesn't have like an economic return. So think about, if you have a baby, you will never do anything that's just based on the need of the money, but it's based on the need of love. So that is my number one recommendation when you run your prospecting, or when you want to find new customers. Today I'm going to be talking about LinkedIn, about emails, about the outbound marketing pillars, and how we find customers. We started now 2014, nearly, with 9 years, nearly 10 years. Hope to have a big party with Christian and the whole team. And when we started, no one was finding emails, and I knew it was going to be very hard in a Spanish market. Spain is hard on the law on finding emails, so we focus a lot on the US market. Obviously, I think it was Twofer and another one, and we overcome them. One of the key things that I would always recommend, doesn't matter the channel, doesn't matter whatever you do in life, to me, is that your product benefits society. And this is one of the key elements that's going to help you to move forward, to have a successful business, successful campaign, a successful life. And it's whenever I'm going to send an email, whenever I'm going to do this prospecting, does it really benefit society? This is not about if it benefits society in external level, but more in the inside level. Do I know what I'm offering is amazing? Is it amazing for me? Is it amazing for them? And you don't have to brainstorm. This is an energy that you put into whenever you do the prospecting, whenever you do the email, whenever you send the email, whenever you take the phone, and you know this is going to help. You know you have like this conviction that whatever you do is going to be amazing. And this is very important because in the beginning, what doesn't matter in the step that you are, but in the beginning, if you don't get a lot of sales or you don't get a lot of money, you know inside your feeling, whatever you're doing does make a change in society. Is your product amazing? Oh man, let me tell you this. It took me a while, and it's even helped. It's even now, and Christian, my business partner, has helped me a lot. But is my product amazing? Is your product amazing? Even if you have services, is your product amazing? Does it have the good pricing? Are you proud of your website? Are you proud of how you communicate? Obviously, at least myself, obviously we will never be happy enough of what we're doing. But you have to understand it's a process. And this is very important. If I'm comparing myself of 9 years ago, where I am today, based on my product, not on psychological things, is my product amazing? Oh man, yeah, baby. I mean, you can find basically anyone's email when you go into a landing page. You can scrape LinkedIn, you can send emails. So seriously, today, after 9 years, FindThatLead and Scrubbing is to me is a success. Check yourself with yourself whenever you started, wherever you are now and wherever you were before. Are you feeling a success? Do I feel that amazed? Don't compare to yourself. Don't compare to yourself to another me. Compare to yourself before and now. And if you are just starting, don't worry. In a couple of years, if you're doing well, you're going to be amazing as well. Even now, you're amazing. So if I'm giving an amazing product to society, if I feel I'm amazing, I'm going to do whatever it takes to make my product, my campaign successful. And this is fucking key. And let me use the F word, because unless you have this motivation to start, and before you're starting, it's like if you go into a diet and you don't feel this diet, you're going to fuck it up. If you don't feel like going to a relation, don't go. The same. If you don't feel, don't do it. Less is more sometimes. Think about the Pareto rule, 80-20. 80% of your success will come from 20% of your activities. So the rest, stay home with your family. Doing more work doesn't mean having more sales. And I can tell you for the last year, I have done less work than ever, and my business has worked more than ever. And seriously, makes me feel what I have done wrong before, okay? Few things I want to give you through the session. Number one is Lift. Okay, Lift is a word that we created on FindThatLead. It's LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok. This is key. It's not going to be any more email or fax or whatever. It's everything. It's the total of everything. LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Remember, whenever you're doing a campaign, do it in everywhere. You don't have to automate everything. You don't have to put whatever. Clay is a good one. Now it does everything, or IFTT, whatever. You don't have to do a lot to get a lot. This is very important. You have to stop. And to me, it's very difficult because I've been always trying to run to get a lot of customers. I've been so wrong. Let me tell you, for example, we did a campaign on AppSumo in the beginning of our life that probably brought us more customers than all the email campaigns I did before. So maybe one partner can help you more than ever. Maybe one person can introduce to someone. And this is very important. Be aware on your LinkedIn, what you want to share, on your Instagram, on Facebook, and Twitter. I am not the best person doing that, but I can tell you if I put my time and love to share things, it will grow. And I've seen some cases that has a big impact to the business. In here, we haven't talked anything about prospecting. We haven't talked, but this is key. Unless you have a good brand yourself, doesn't matter how many emails you send. Well, obviously it can work, but it's not going to last. I can tell you that. We're here for the long run. We're not here for short. Pablo Picasso, I love it. And whether inspiration comes, does not depend on me. The only thing I can do is to make sure I'm working. Wherever customers comes, does not depend on me. The only thing I can do is sure I'm working. You can change the word inspiration, successful, customers, leads, wherever, okay? Don't be too focused on return on investment. Be more focused on return on relation. I don't measure my campaigns. Yeah, this is crazy. I just act like a motherfucker. Sorry to be like this. Just do the things because you feel. Just do the things because you like it. Don't think so much. Have someone in the team to do that. But if you like doing emails, just do it. You know you're going to be getting better. And this is important. Whenever you have anxiety in a part of your business, it's not going to work. Think about the time that you've been cooking in the kitchen and someone is hiring you up. You have to, what happens? The food tastes like shit. So the same on a campaign, the same on your LinkedIn, the same on your business, the same on everything. And everything is fractal. However you do one thing, however you do everything. So chill out. Seriously. Just tell to yourself, you're doing amazing. Congratulations. Yes, I know it's about prospecting, but it goes deeper. Let me tell you a little bit about how we do LinkedIn and how I want you to, how I recommend you to have your LinkedIn. And this is about something very fast. Make sure your banner is amazing. It tells you whatever you do and whoever is the customer for. Like you make an amazing picture, make a full description. Job title, you don't have to have your job title. Tell your customers what do you do in there. For example, if I have a company that finds emails, you said, I'll help you to find anyone's email. Or if you make an agency that helps plumbers to find new customers, I help plumbers in the area of Austin to generate new leads. Make sure your LinkedIn is helping your customer see easily what you do. Okay, you don't have to have a website very difficult or anything. You can change for every campaign on LinkedIn. Then strengthen your profile, and this is very important about your topics that you're going to be sharing. If you use a tool to automate your LinkedIn, make sure whatever you write is for that audience. Make sure your panel is for that audience. LinkedIn today is the best database in the world. You have many tools to scrape LinkedIn. You have many tools to generate emails. Apollo is amazing, but LinkedIn has more leads than Apollo. Okay, so this is very important that you think about. Where is the main source of leads? Number one is Google. So if my customers are B2C, I'll go to Google Maps, use any tool to scrape, so download it. Obviously, in FindThatLead, you have locals and you can scrape it. But then if you need really B2B data, depends on the trade that you are, you're going to be doing different things. If you need very new data, LinkedIn, scrape it, find the email, and shoot it off. Unless your LinkedIn doesn't look amazing, your leads are not going to respond to you. This is 100% sure of that, okay? About the post, and this is important because people is going to be searching your name on Google whenever you get an email. Also, on any cold email, I would always recommend to put your LinkedIn, to put your last post, share them how amazing you are, share them whatever you're doing, okay? Make sure you share them the truly of yourself. Unless you share this message to everyone, you're not going to get customers. And I can assure you that because it does happen to me. Oh man, engagement on LinkedIn. Okay, I have found in the last few months that this is a secret. Okay, listen to me rightly. LinkedIn doesn't allow you to send more than 100 invitations per week. Okay, maybe you can send a few more. Maybe you can go to the groups. Maybe you can go to other parts. But the posts on LinkedIn are like a truly open thing. So it has never been easier to engage with people on their post. Just write the hashtag of your business and comment and like everything on every post on anyone. You can do like 500, 1,000 per day. There's no limit. Okay, LinkedIn is not limiting how many comments you're doing on people's posts. So this is going to be probably the best thing you take from me today. Go on your people, possible customers' post and tell them, can you please send me a LinkedIn invitation? I have to talk to you. Things like this is going to generate more leads than anything else in the world. I can tell you that. Obviously, with the script, the tool that we're giving today, you have a part in the post that's automatically doing this for you, but you don't need any tool for this. You get your mobile, whenever you're in the toilet, just comment and like everyone's post with a hashtag. This is free. So just do it. And this is very, very, very important. This is about how we filter. The filtering is probably the second best important thing you're going to get in your life. Today is very, like, this is the most important, the second most important thing. So whenever I'm filtering, LinkedIn has millions of data. So number one, I will tell you, play at home. So I'm Gerard Compte. I help companies to find emails. I help companies to prospect. I'm not going to go to New York today and try to sell myself on New York or Boston, wherever. It's going to be difficult. I have a Spanish accent. I live in a camper van. Who is going to be my audience? People like me. Nomads, youngsters from Spain, startups. I'm going to be connecting with them. Obviously, whoever comes to my website and buys Happy Life. But if I have to speak to anyone, my customers are small agencies between 40 and 50 in the Barcelona area who I can talk to them and I know whatever I tell them to buy, they will buy it because they know I'm here behind them to help. So connect with them. If you've been to a specific university, put it. And whenever, so let's say I'm a psychologist from Universidad of whatever, and I want to sell to these guys, sell to people who's been in the same university, same career, same country, whatever you do. Another thing that's very helpful for me, let's say, sometimes I put my university, I put a Spanish LinkedIn, so that LinkedIn profile is in Spanish, and then I check Miami, Hong Kong, wherever. The country doesn't matter, but it matters what school they went, if their LinkedIn profile is in Spanish. So it helps. Do the same, whatever language you are, just do the same. Whenever you connect with people, you're more likely to sell it. If you don't connect, it's not going to buy it. Things like this is why we designed Scrubbing, and behind Scrubbing, we have the full process that's helping FindThatLead to generate the leads. Obviously, behind is a lot of things that we're helping to automate the process, and I'm not going to go through the full sequence with FindThatLead, how we connect, and how we send emails. But for me, it's very important that the best data you're going to be generating today is the one that you generate through LinkedIn. And this is 100% true. Doesn't matter how you do it. Obviously, you can go to Crunchbase, you can go to other sources, but LinkedIn today is going to be the most important data you're going to generate. Before that, and this is also important, and to me, I'll tell you, doesn't matter how good is your list, doesn't matter how you connect. If your message is shit, your message is not going to get an answer. You don't have to do one email to make it right. You don't have to send 10 million emails to make it right. It's important that you follow the 7 golden rules of sending emails from FindThatLead team. Make sure it's direct and emotional. Make sure you don't use templates. Make sure it's WhatsApp style. I can tell you, first time they're going to read your email, it's on your mobile. Always build a relation, my friend. Never a presentation. No one likes to be sold. Tell them how amazing they are. One call of action maximum on every email. Don't tell them who you are. That's why you have the signature in here. But we're going to be talking about that later. Let me give you an example. Hello, Anna. Congratulations for the amazing job that you're doing as a self-development on company. Can we talk tomorrow about how we can solve your bounce emails, or can we solve how you're generating the leads for X and Y? Tell them something. Tell them keywords that is going to spark on their brain. Oh, this guy knows. Whenever you're sending an email, make sure you have a picture in there. Make sure it looks good. Make sure you have the spaces. Make sure it's short and sweet. Doesn't matter how you get your email list. Doesn't matter, however, if your message is not correct, it's going to be impossible. To me, today, I'm using more LinkedIn to generate new leads than email. And this is my experience why I'm having it. Why is that? We're working lately a lot on SEO. So I know a lot of the traffic we're getting today is thanks to the SEO. The second thing is email is going to help me to find the specific context to generate new leads. But this is important that you work on a very close strategy. The signature is king. And this is very important because it's something to me that I make emails very short. The shorter the better. Things like, hi, James, can I speak tomorrow at 10 regarding your call emails? If my signature is powerful and beautiful, it's going to tell them a lot of things. Things like my name, what I do, where I'm from, my LinkedIn, who are my customers. Make sure you generate a fucking amazing signature. By the way, the less picture, the better. But anyway, try it both. Don't listen to anyone how to do your business. Always follow your intuition because you're going to be right. Always follow your soul because you're going to be right. Doesn't matter how many hours, what matters is the results that you get. Doesn't matter how you do it, it's how it becomes to you. Okay, this is very important. Enjoy every moment because this is your life. And doesn't matter what you do, it's how you do it. I can tell you.
Gerard, I got involved. Okay, you're going to the last slide.
Oh man, that was it. Danko, that's it, man. That's my phone number. If anyone needs anything, happy that you give me a call or just WhatsApp me. That's my email. It goes directly to me. I will try to answer everything. I can only tell you thank you and just follow your intuition because you're going to be correct.
Gerard, there are 4 questions for you. That's why I saw we have 4 minutes. So you have like a minute on average to answer per question.
Okay, go for it, man.
I started for the raffle looking. I started Googling, but then I started listening to you. So I had to stop the Google search because, man, I wanted to.
You do it later if you want. What we just once you finish, we get the pillar names, just the first name. We put it in a raffle place, and we send it.
Yeah.
And
I
the
understand
winner
the
will
thing,
be.
but it would require for me to research, and I just wanted to enjoy the
Yeah.
presentation. So 4 questions for you. First one is answer live so you can see it. Quite inspirational. Your recommendation is to focus on quality, but at what stage of our business we can focus on this? Because as a startup, there is a lot of hustle at the beginning.
Quality. Ah, man. Do you want to go to McDonald's or you want to eat at grandma's house? Make sure your customers feel like eating at grandma's house. Make sure they're paying all the money they want to pay you. Make sure you're with them as long as you can. Just like whatever feeling you give them that makes you feel good, it's going to give you so much more in life. Just seriously, make them people feel they're eating in the grandma's house. Don't over show. I've done it a lot. I was like a very show off. You don't need to. You don't need to show off to be amazing. So be under the radar, but make sure whoever gets next to you have a grandma's experience.
Got it. Another question was that, is there a way to synergize Apollo and LinkedIn Sales Navigator? Because you were talking about different data, different points.
Oh, man. Yeah, for example, I think speaking before Find Emails, I think they have like a scraping tool for Apollo. I think that's very clever. So congratulations on that. We don't use it. My go-to is I use Scribing. I have a Sales Navigator guy in it that sells Sales Navigator for $10. So if you go on deep webs, or if you check on Facebook groups, there's people selling Sales Navigator for $10. And then you just create an avatar and multiply that by 10. So obviously you can scale everything that I told you today, but don't lose the essence. Scaling and acquisition, unless you have a experience that's amazing for your customers, it's not going to have a lot of things. And this is important. Just to let you know, for me, it's very difficult on this, Danko, because I am very much on acquisition. I get crazy, like I get obsessed, but I do have like amazing team that's making sure that all works amazingly. So if I can tell you something, I would be like 2 or 3 people team now, and make sure whenever comes someone, never goes away, and that you give so much value, they love you. Whoa. Make sure you charge them whatever they deserve the service. So don't undercharge, which this is very important. Never undercharge. Overcharge, over-deliver.
Perfectly said, Gerard. I do have 2 questions, so I need to rush you. From Tural, where it's like, question to Gerard. Can language be a barrier to sell? If you talk Spanish and Portuguese, you can easily sell to Latin America or Portugal and Spain. Will it work the same work to English or other language-speaking countries?
You know what? The only barrier is going to not help you to sell on other countries is yourself. So we have Gary B, for example. He has an amazing accent. He is not from US, and he sells. Whoever, I don't know, this guy, Guillaume, he's a French guy. He's selling to anyone. What I'm going to tell you is the only barrier is not going to help you sell in other countries yourself. So make sure you sell to yourself first, saying whatever you want to sell. And obviously, if you are from Spain, whatever, it's going to be easier to sell. But for example, the guys from Snovio, they're selling a lot on Brazil because they got a Brazilian guy. So you don't have to speak fucking whatever language you want to sell. Just get an amazing one. Make sure they're loving what they do. Just have partners anywhere. I haven't been able to do as good as they done because I haven't been able to share my own message so well like they did. This is very important, guys. But don't punish yourself. If you see other people doing it and you're not doing it, don't punish. It's all right. Just keep going, my friend. Just keep going. Patience.
Yeah, true. Well, Gerard, thank you very much for your presentation. I think we're spot on with the time. And I really liked your messages that the LinkedIn is the best database in the world, because we always joke, well, it's self-updating. If you change a job, you're going to go on LinkedIn and you're going to brag that you've changed your job. So
you don't do that on Apollo. You don't do that on Crunchbase.
Yeah, so it's like the only database where you put an effort to update for yourself, and that's like on a worldwide level. Thanks again for taking
Thank
participation
you,
on
everyone.
this summit.
Thank you afterwards, and we talk, and then we do the raffle, send you the code to the winner, and happy life. I hope whoever is using it. Doesn't matter what tool you use, it matters how you feel when you use this, and this is very important. Just think about grandma's house whenever you're
Yeah.
sending an email.